Good day, night, evening, whatever time may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Silabus. Hopefully you are all having a good one. Today we are going to be doing Gorseval The Multifarious, the mid-boss of Spirit Vale. Now, this boss is a little bit of a pain. He is just a massive DPS check, but you guys are watching this, so we will get through it. So, first things first, you'll see over on the left, you'll see that little arrow icon. That is for the commander. What that does is when we hit Gorseval's phases, which are at 66% and 33%, we will have ghosts that'll spawn, and that will be the first ghost we go for is that one specifically. So, fight starts, we just go right into the boss, and we just start kicking his butt. DPSs and all that will want to stay behind Gorseval, so if you see his butt, you're in the right place. So, first major attack is this one. He'll start slamming down on the ground. So, these patterns are always the same during the first part of the phase. So you want to stay inside, back off just a hair, then inside again. Your druids will heal you through that. The big thing to watch out for, the very big thing, is do not CC him too fast. You want to go as slow on your CC as you possibly can. If your attacks have no CC at all, perfect. That's exactly what you want to use. Let other people deal with CC unless your commander says to do it. The reason why is Gorseval has a major attack that can do an instant wipe on the board. And what we're trying to do is we want to CC him so it takes longer for him to hit that attack so we can get to 66% beforehand so we phase him. So this is the phase. We'll have charged souls, 4 of them, heading towards Gorseval. Now, your druids, they are going to have entangle and they are going to wrap as many of these ghosts as they can in one spot. If any of these ghosts get to Gorseval, it's an instant wipe. That is what makes Gorseval so hard, is how many instant wipes he has. So, take out all the charged souls and you're golden, and make sure they are frozen. If you're running druid, bring entangle and make sure you know which ghost you're on. Your commander should let you know which one you're taking care of. So, once all the souls are done, Gorseval goes back to fighting, and you'll notice those little black orbs that are starting to pop up around the map. Those you don't have to worry about too much unless they get near you. Like where that one is right there, just at the top right, and now right there. Those are perfectly fine to stay away. You'll see the little blue AoE that's starting to creep up. If that starts getting too close to you and your group, someone with range needs to break off and take those down. So here comes that attack again. So center, back off a little bit, and then just stand in it and take it. And again, CC him slowly so you can skip his collection. Now, if you get hit by those blue orbs, there'll be little golden orbs kind of spread around the field. You can hit those to take the debuff away. The blue orbs give you a massive debuff, and it does really hurt. So, once you get them down to 33% again, the spirits will spawn once more. You'll be taking those down, and you can kind of see they do book it to Gorseval. So if you aren't prepared, you will wipe. And once that's done, you will go on to the next phase. Now, here's where I'm going to show you how the fight is supposed to be done. So I slowed down here just to see how big those blue areas are getting, show you those little orange orbs again. But the main way you guys want to do the Gorseval fight, or how it's supposed to be done, is if you look down at my mini-map, you'll see those 4 little like ribbon things. What those are is those are updrafts. Also, right here, you want to avoid the eggs. So if you see that ghostly traps materialize at your feet, count 1, 2, dodge. You should avoid them every time. But yeah, we mess up on this phase a little bit. I don't think we have the right amount of DPS, so we have to do the proper way of doing it. And we may have broken just a little too fast right here, because then he starts his the world erodes around you attack. So here's the break, and here is how you do the main way of Gorseval. So, as soon as the phase is over, you're gonna drag him over to the wall. Now, there's 4 sections of the wall. Find out where your section of the spirit barrier is, and DPS it down. The world erodes around you is going to happen. Do not jump into the updraft. Wait until the 2 rings meet, and then jump. The updraft is limited, so if you jump too soon, there is a very good chance the updraft will disappear and you'll end up killing your allies. Now, when you do the updraft way, Gorseval will summon a bunch of ghosts that kind of follow him. You want your elementalist or somebody who can kind of drag enemies with them to bring them along, and while you're taking down the wall, take them out as well. Gorseval will get a massive buff when you do that. I died right here, unfortunately, so they're going to beat Gorseval as I'm laying on the ground right as he starts the world erodes around you again. So, that is Gorseval. The fight is fairly simple. Again, splits are at 66 and 33. Make sure you kind of step a little bit away from him when he starts doing his little slam attack and all that stuff. Other than that, the fight is fairly simple. It is just mechanics heavy because of how quickly he can kill a group if you guys are not paying attention. So, up on screen is the people who joined me for this fractal. I want to thank you guys so much for helping me out. And as you can see in the background, I just created the Binding of IPOS for my Necromancer, and I love it. Quick little shout out to Luka Casale. Hopefully I'm saying that name properly. That was my winner of the $25 gift card for reaching 200 subs. Also, thank you all to who joined me for the Google Hangout. That was a lot of fun. Other than that, we got Saboteur the Saboteur next, and then we start Wing 2. My guild's actually been asking me to do Wing 2, so I'm going to start learning that as soon as I can. I know the Slothosaur fight, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. I just need to get footage for it, but then I need to do the other two, and then we can do Wing 3. Other than that, thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, and we'll see you next time. Later.